See the Masonic sword? Yes, I want to pick it up. I'll add it to my inventory. So I do that, found the sword. Now notice it becomes available as a weapon. So I have the staff, the sword, the Glock, the knife, and fists. And the sword is actually the most powerful weapon, and it's unlimited. It does 8 points of damage per blow, so it's a pretty good weapon in combat. But again, like the staff, it's also necessary to solve a puzzle item. And this is a boolean that gets turned on once you find the sword and it's added to your inventory. Otherwise you wouldn't be able to find it. So I click go, and I'm going to go ahead and exit. And I know where I need to go, but otherwise you'd have to just kind of wander around and explore in the level. So I'm going to take the train all the way back to Jefferson Terminal. I'm going to go up. I'm going to go over here. And by the way, this is really sad where we found the jackknife. You know, I once was a little child who longed for other worlds. This is actually there in the Denver International Airport, and it was a letter written by a child in a concentration camp. Very, very sad. An interesting message I think the artist is trying to convey there. In this case, this option wasn't there before, but now it is. You may also try to cross the swords. So I have to kind of poke around the environment, see what I can do, what I can find. But if I choose that option, now that I have the Mason's sword, or the sword of the Scottish Rite, okay, now I can unlock that particular door here. Clicking noise, I click go. If I scan my environment and I look to the north now, okay, so now actually I do have one of the keys that can open the door. So do I want to try it? I'll say yes. Open it. Go. Go ahead and go north. I can walk into the office room. Of course, there's computers everywhere. And now here's a key card in this room. So yes, I need this key card. There's a security gate all the way over here on this map, and I can't go past it until I get this key card. So I'm going to say yes. I grab the key card. I click go. I'm going to exit the room. I'm just going to follow the map. And you notice this is where I had fought my random combatant before. It spawned, but he was defeated. So I'm going to go down the escalator, hop on the train, take it forward. And actually, I'm going to augment my health a little bit. I'm going to go over here and over here, and I'm going to grab some delicious coffee. Caribou coffee, of course. And no, I do not own stock in Caribou coffee. I just picked that because that's where the old lady was formerly, and now she's gone.
Surprise!
But that apparently is one of the vendors that operates out of Denver International Airport. And so again, more Caribou coffee. I'm gonna increase my health. And the coffee pellets have a range, so you can't go past 100. If you use them, it just won't let you. But the coffee, on the other hand, will actually augment you past 100, past the maximum health range. And I want to do that before the boss fight. I want to really kind of get my health up there as high as I can get it. So I'm going to go around to all the different coffee shops. And notice when I go back that it's taken out of the environment and the coffee is gone. So I went there. Let me go up here. There's another Caribou coffee shop over here. And let's say, okay, I already used the coffee up from that place. So let me go. I'm gonna hop on over here, and here's more Caribou coffee. I'm gonna drink that. By now, I am totally wired on caffeine at this point. Let me go up, and let me go over here. And
can I help you?
Yes, in this case, there's another Caribou coffee and an attendant. I'm gonna say yes. I'll take the cup of coffee. Again, notice I can't go back because it pulls it out of the environment. So once you use it, it's gone. And that's pretty much all the Caribou coffee shops out there. I'm going to go down, forward. That puts my health up to 140. I have all the weapons, and I have some coffee pellets, 7 left. So I might, survive a fight with the level boss. We'll see. So I go down, and notice I can't go any further if I try. A gate blocks my entrance. And the same thing here, a gate blocks my entrance. Now before, I couldn't do this, but now that I have the key card, notice that this becomes available. So it's context sensitive, it's a boolean. Do I want to try it? Yes. So I say yes. Open the door. Now I can get over there. And actually, there directly in front of you is an odd-looking person is motioning for you to walk over to where he is standing. Do I want to approach a strange person? Well, that's actually the level boss. Before I do that, let me hop over here. I'm going to go to this. I'm going to go to this Caribou coffee, and I'm going to drink my last cup of coffee. and that puts me up to 150 in health. And then I'm going to walk back, and I'm going to walk over here. Okay, notice it says directly in front of you an odd-looking person is motioning for you to walk over to where he's standing. This is a level boss, and I have to fight him. Otherwise, if I walk over here, I won't find the key. This is the way out of the level, and there's a hexagonal key I need to acquire, but I cannot acquire it until I first defeat the level boss. So I'm going to go ahead and engage in combat with him. And he's a reptilian. If I run away, he would just take hit points from me, and I would just lose health. And so I really have to just fight. So using my inventory items, my health is good. Horde makes the first attack. Notice his stats. Notice that he has the power staff and some armor, and the weapon interface has been disabled for me. While he's using the interface, all I can do is defend. Okay, so I'm down to 50, he's still got 300. I'm in trouble now. Fox Moulder survives the onslaught and counterattacks. Come on, Fox, don't die. So I'm going to pellet up here with my health. I'm going to select the sword. I'm going to try to get in as many blows as I can. Now healing cost me some combat time in my attack window. My attack window is going to close. Final damage inflicted 101 points. So now my attack window is closed. So I healed myself at 100 at the expense of some pellets, but he's down to 199. I got lucky, I got the first attack on this one, so I'm going to try to, while the attack window is open, I'm going to try to get as many attacks in as I can. Let me use a grenade over here. Well, I don't have any grenades. Oh, Horde's counterattacking. All I can do is defend. My window is closed. He's got 141 still, so he can still do some major damage. He's using the power staff. He hits me with the power staff. Plus his damage is about double what mine is, and his attack and defense. And alright, so okay, Horde makes first attack. Again, all I get to do is defend here. So he got to counterattack and make the first attack. I was just a bit unfortunate there. Mouse increases damage by 62 points, and he kills me. And I did not survive. Game over.